Hi, how are we all going today? I'll start with a quick introduction of who I am and the business that I'd like your financial investment in. My name is Luke Schiavon, and I've completed a Bachelor of Agriculture at CQ University with multiple courses that focused on business planning and management. The reason for this presentation is in hopes that you'll see the benefit of providing investment into my business. The presentation will cover the key elements involved in the business, marketing research that supports the business, pricing of the product, and potential for expansion in the business. So let's get started. The business that I'm asking for investment in is a hydroponic lettuce and herb production business called Windy Hill Produce. Windy Hill Produce is a rural business producing lettuce and herbs to local stores, markets, and restaurants. The business is based on a 65-acre property located in Redridge, which is about 20 k's from Childers in Queensland. A picture of the property can be seen here. As it can be seen, the property has an abundant water source, which can easily supply the NFT system's needs. My business has only recently begun operation, but we're already producing and supplying 1,000 lettuce and herbs per week to local restaurants, farmer stores, and markets. You can see here the system that the business uses, which is a nutrient film technology system, or NFT system, for production, which circulates the water containing all nutrients required for plant growth through small enclosed channels, which can be seen there. The business brings well-known and some relatively unknown herbs and lettuce to the community in an attempt to promote healthy eating. Here are some examples of produce grown, can be seen in the pictures. Green and red oak, multi-leaf salanova, cos, coral lettuces, parsley, spinach, watercress, silver beet, mint, basil, coriander, and dill. The business is tailored to appeal to local restaurants, markets, and farmers' stores. The business is a strong advocate for healthy eating, producing fresh produce, and achieves this by delivering produce immediately after harvesting. The business emphasizes on supplying a product with a long shelf life, benefiting not only the customers, but also the restaurants and farmers markets. This is done by harvesting whole head lettuce, stored in crates with a layer of water. The whole head lettuce will keep for a far longer period of time than processed lettuce, with customers reporting that they have stored lettuce in the fridge for up to about 2 weeks before consuming it and it's still been fine. The business's vision statement is to bring a greener and healthier options to local communities, and the mission statement is to provide local businesses and communities fresh, locally grown, quality produce for consumption. All lettuce and herbs produced at Windy Hill Produce are sold at $1.50 each. Local community members can buy fresh, traceable, and locally grown produce at a cheap and affordable price, cheaper than what they would pay at the supermarkets. This table here demonstrates the local Woolworths market prices for lettuce and herbs. Multi-leaf salanova and coral lettuce have not been included as they're currently not being sold by Woolworths. So as it can be seen in this table, Woolworths are selling their produce at around $3 per item. Therefore, produce grown at this business is competitive to local supermarkets while still maintaining traceability, fresh and local, which will appeal to the local consumers. The NFT system used by Windy Hill Produce is quite unique to the area and allows for unique produce options such as watercress to be grown. And that's been a very successful product lately, and we're thinking of expanding upon that. The business utilises a small nursery for early growth and development of seedlings before transplanting into the NFT system. The system is great as it allows for complete control over the early stages of the plant's growth. The cost for growing, harvesting, cleaning, and transporting the produce is a low 40 cents per item. With each item being sold for $1.50, 73% of single sale will be returned as profit. Produce will be grown, harvested, cleaned and packaged at 28 Neighbours Road in Redridge. From there, it would be supplied to local farmers markets in Bundaberg, a farmers market in Harvey Bay, a Sunday market store owner in Bundaberg, and local restaurants. The produce is transported by my business immediately after the harvesting, and the produce is stored in crates containing a layer of water in the bottom to maintain that they're fresh and healthy. The business quality assurance program ensures that all produce is to a high standard. All produce must not have any disease or pest-related issues. All old leaves need to be removed from the produce, and the roots must be intact. Current marketing strategies that the business utilises include an online social media Facebook page and an online web page. Online marketing on websites such as Facebook are a great way to market towards a large variety of different people and different communities. The sleeve packaging on each item of produce has a brief description of the business, where it is located, and a link to the business's webpage. This form of marketing will target all consumers that purchase the item. Customers are encouraged to go online to learn more about their produce and where it's come from, and encouraged to leave feedback. The roadside signs along the roads near the business also welcome people to come in and visit the farm and purchase produce on site. Depending upon your investments into the business, options to expand the business are many. A straight up increase of NFT tables is one option, which would increase the amount of produce generated and allow for the business to supply more customers. We have also considered construction of a greenhouse, and we're thinking of experimenting growing with some various small crops in an attempt to diversify the business further. Further diversification of the business will be useful as it will allow the business to target more markets. We would like to expand the business to run upon renewable energy sources, being solar power. This will greatly reduce production costs and further increase profit per produce sold. So, to wrap it all up, I'd like to thank you all for hearing out my business operation, and I hope that you consider providing financial investment into the business. Investment will allow for growth so that we can provide more provide more people with fresh local produce. Thanks for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Here are my references. Thanks, Jeff.